I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, Supreme Team? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl, DYANAROZAY. I'm here to bring you guys the latest on these three right here, okay? Lisa Rinna is out here talking cash-ish about her ex-castmates. I'm going to tell you guys what she had to say about Garcelle. I mean, when I tell y'all talking slick, she was talking slick, okay? So stick around for that. I also have an update for you on Britt Eady and Bravo. Yeah, things are still moving full speed ahead, but there has been some changes, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly what. That's regarding the lawsuit. And we are also talking about Nene Leaks. Y'all, she got a new boo thing, and her ex-boo thing, y'all know she was on again, off again with a guy named Yoni for a very long time. He is responding to pictures of Nene flirting and looking happy with a new man. I got all the tea on that. So stick around for everything, okay? I do need y'all to hit my like button though, share this video, and also become a subscriber if you are not already. But for all the newbies, all of you guys who just came over and hit that subscribe button, I appreciate you guys. I see y'all. Welcome to the family. Mi casa is su casa, okay? And yes, let's get into it. Let's start with Lisa Rinna first, you guys. So on Tuesday, a story broke that Lisa Rinna was actually roofied on the premiere at a premiere party for Traders. I don't know if you guys watched that show. It is great. The current season had Portia Williams, who ended up getting the boot very early. I think she was the first one to get the boot. Candace Dillard, Lisa's on it. And so y'all know it is a big deal that they've brought these housewives on. Well, there was a guy by the name of Colton Underwood, who is also a co-star on that show. And him and Lisa didn't get along at all. But he was the one who noticed at the party that Lisa had had a few sips of a drink and then became completely inebriated. So he reached out to her team and said, y'all got to get her out of here. Something's wrong. And yeah, it was later said that she was roofied at the party, which just goes to show you, you can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody. I mean, those were your coworkers. Those are people you thought, you're hanging out with. So if this is true, because all things are alleged, child. So if this is true though, just a reminder, do not leave your drink anywhere and then come back to it and think it's safe. If you walk away, make sure you don't touch it again. But yeah, just a reminder, child, does not matter how old you are. Just remember those things. Okay, now let's get into Lisa Rinna talking slick. Okay, so check this out. Lisa Rinna cannot stand Garcelle. If y'all watch Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you know that already. But she can't stand her to the point of where she wrote a book about her, okay? She's a part of her memoir. And here is a quote from that book where she said, Garcelle was fake from head to toe, and not talking about her bags and clothes either. She said that she could not stand that lady. She called her in her book. She said she was a full-blown narcissist, okay? So she gave Garcelle all the smoke. She also said the same or something similar about Denise Richards. She couldn't stand either one of them and said basically they ruined Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Andy should have given them the boot a long time ago. Garcelle should have never had the opportunity to quit and walk away from that show. She should have been given the boot, according to Lisa Rinna. Y'all, Lisa also wanted to set the record straight when it came to the rumors that her husband of nearly 29 years, Harry Hamlin, who's age 74, was gay. She said that that was not true at all. Okay. So I don't know if you guys were, caught up about that tea about her husband, but y'all can talk to me in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about Lisa Rinna. People don't like her. She either rubs people completely the wrong way, and if people do like her, it's just a handful. It's just a handful. She's a very polarizing person. But y'all talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think about what she had to say regarding Garcelle. Okay, let me give you guys this update on Britt Eady, Bravo, NBC, Universal, and True Entertainment. Y'all know the day before, I believe it was the day before, it could have been the day of the filming of the Real Housewives reunion for Sweet 16. Britt was actually supposed to be on that stage, and she declined the day of, and then filed a $20 million lawsuit in New York State court, accusing them of all kinds of harassment, workplace violations, you name it. And a lot of people have been waiting to see what's shaking with that lawsuit. Well, there is an update. It looks like she has pulled it out of the state court and bumped it on up into federal court, you guys. Now, there are some changes, and here is what they are. She is no longer asking for a $20 million demand. Instead, she is asking for compensatory damages, punitive damages, attorney's fees, and other relief the court deems proper. So she wants the court or for the jury to decide on that dollar amount. It could be more, could be nothing, but she is saying, listen, this is a real suit, right? Now, all of this is centered around that picture or that poster-sized picture Kenya Moore had displayed at her salon grand opening. We know that Kenya Moore was fired after that incident. Let me take that back. She wasn't fired. She was released with, I guess, certain caveats, but she was removed from the season. So she was removed from the season. Maybe that's a better way to put it. But for all intents and purposes, fired, right? But Britt also said that she never wanted to go to that salon event. However, producers said that if she refused to attend, she would be fired. So she said she was made to go. And even though she later learned that the image that Kenya depicted was not her personally, I don't know who it was, but she said she was not told that beforehand. So she was led to believe that it was her based on conversations that she had with her co-star, Kelly. Then she said that because of Kelly telling her that information, producers also forced her to talk about it and said that they wanted her to handle it like it was a revenge P-tape, give it a revenge P-tape narrative. So that is what the grounds are. So there's 10 counts that includes, she's filed 10 counts against those companies, and it includes sexual harassment, hostile work environment, gender motivated violence claims, as well as Georgia non-consensual intimate image law claims, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, contract related theories, as well as various liability claims. So you guys, with this new filing in the federal court, the defendants were granted an extension. So they've moved it from February to next month. And we'll get to see next month if they answer Britt's filing or if they ask for a motion to dismiss. So you guys talk to me in the comments. Let me know if you think that this is going to fare better for Britt now that it is in federal court or nah. All right, let's talk Nene Leaks, y'all. So Nene Leaks stepped out last night with a new man. They were at the Grizzlies game. The new man, his name is Arthur Horn. He is a trial attorney, a personal injury attorney. He has his own practice. Okay. He is also a certified sports agent, and him and Nene were hanging out at at the Grizzlies game last night, and check it out, child. Her arm is interlocked with his arm. Look how she has that leg crossed. You know, that's me claiming this man, right? That's suppose you do when you are claiming, child, looking in his eyes when he talks. Anyway, after the game, a lot of fans noticed Nene in the over there in the bleacher section, right? And so they came up and they was taking pictures, and there was a moment where the fans said, I want you to give us a real smile. And Nene looked down to see if her man was smiling, and he bent down to kiss her on the lips. Well, child, that didn't get past anybody, okay? TMZ had it, and pretty much every single blog took that on after that. And Nene's ex-boo thing, her on again, off again ex-boo thing, who I saw the two of them together, I feel like fairly recently, like maybe around New Year's Eve or so, because she had a big party at her house, and I believe he was there. But y'all, check this out. Y'all, it turns out that Arthur Horn isn't just an attorney and a certified sports agent. He's also one of those guys who give advice to women about the men they're dating.
Ladies, if you dating a man and he's complaining about money, if he's sitting up in the house playing video games, if he's half-assing it at work, that's little boy energy. What you need to do is you need to find you a real man that goes out and grinds every day, works his ass off, maybe works 2 jobs to make sure that he keeps his family fed.
You understand what I'm saying? He said he has daughters, and he said that any woman who wants any type of dating advice, he said, don't get that advice from your girlfriends. You get that advice from your father, your uncle, your granddaddy. He said that he tells his daughters to come to him. He said, you need that advice from a man, because women have no idea how men think.
And he's complaining. Ladies, do not take advice from your girls about your relationship. I'm going to say it again. Do not take advice from your girls, especially if they don't have a man, about your relationship. Get you an older man, dad, uncle, friend, whomever, and run it by them.
He also said you can run it by him too, okay? He said you can run it by him if you need advice. So he has a whole page, baby, where he gives out advice to women about men. Now check out what Yoni is up to. And just in case y'all forgot, here is a photo of Nene with Yoni, okay? So just so you remember what he looks like, okay? They look a little different, right? But both of them are handsome guys. Okay, you guys, so Yoni is out here. I don't know if y'all can see it, so I'm gonna put it up. Yoni is out here. That's his handle on IG, liking all of the comments and the pictures and the photos. And I do mean everything, okay? Everything. He said, good luck. I'm happy for you. Good for you. Do all men cheat? I don't know. What do you have to say about it, Arthur?
Kind of a controversial topic, but there are men that cheat, obviously. There are women that cheat, but no, all men don't cheat. And I think that you have 3 types of cheaters. You've got the serial cheater. That's the guy that whatever he can get, he's going to try to get. You've got the guy that's been forced to cheat. And there's a lot of married guys that don't get sex in their relationship from their wives for whatever reason. The spark is gone. They've let themselves go, whatever. And then the final type of cheater is the James Bond cheater. That's the guy that does everything right all the time, walks the perfect walk. And every now and then when he sees an opportunity when he's out of town, he might dip off and get a little piece.
So Yoni is liking the video.
Ladies,
He's
Ladies, if you dating a man and he's complaining about money, if he's sitting up in the house playing video games, if he's half-assing it at work, that's little boy energy. What you need to do is you need to find you a real man.
boom. Okay. So listen, Yoni Couture, because he does have a suit like a boutique. Anyway, he is out here liking the pictures and the videos that was presented out there of Nene and her new
Do
man author.
fellas.
Of Nene and her new man author. He said, "Good luck to you, child." Y'all know that Nene had previously been out here talking about how she wanted a man that she didn't have to pay for, somebody that could take her on a trip or two and pay for everything. I don't know if she was putting out subliminals regarding Yoni or not, but that would be a night and day difference. Am I right? That would be a night and day difference, because she shouldn't even have that in her mind to say and think unless she was actually doing it. Unless she was actually doing it. She was saying things like she wants a man that didn't want to be more famous than her, because sometimes you be dating these men and all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, they want to know where TMZ is at. They want to know, why ain't nobody asking them for their autograph. So yeah, that was super interesting. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say, is that it looks like Yoni is giving Nene his blessing, Nene and Art, which is very kind of him. Don't y'all think? Anyways, guys, that's the tea for now. I'll be back a little later and give y'all the rest. You know what I'm saying? We got more to talk about. But tell me what y'all think about these three ladies and what they have going on so far in the comment section. Also, hit my like button, share this video. Make sure you are following me on all of my platforms at DYANAROZAY. That way you don't miss any of my videos, okay? I want to make sure you are notified as soon as they drop. Also, y'all know it. We're family over here, so I love all of y'all. Thank you for joining me, becoming a subscriber if you are not already, but we are all family over here. I love my cousins. And until the next one, you guys, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Bye-bye.